Hello everyone, this is the CRT Productions, and in this video we're going to be playing some Flash games in 2021. Well, let's go! Alright, so here we are on this website again. It's one of the few websites that still hosts Flash games, not emulated games or just removed all the Flash games, and trying to get people to play HTML5 games. This website still has Flash. Let's see here. This Flash game is loaded with the Ruffle emulator. Try Flash Player instead. Well, guess what? That's what we're going to do today. This is Duel's Defense. Now, who remembers tower defense games? Huh? What kind of crazy, nutty people back in the day played tower defense games? Well, I'll give you an example of such a person. That would be me. I played this crap back in the day. I don't know why. I didn't have a Game Boy. Didn't have a PlayStation 2. Just had the good old computer. Of course, I didn't have a computer like this. It was a Athlon XP computer with I think 512 megabytes of RAM, maybe less. I'm not sure. But no, I think it was 256. Yeah, 256 megabytes of RAM that computer had back in the good old days. But anyway. So this is Duel's Defense. This was one of the games I remember playing the most, and one of my all-time favorites. Gotta choose your class. So you got special attacks here. This one casts a fireball. I don't think I've ever used that one. Warrior, and stomps the ground so it damages all the enemies at once. And this one kills one enemy. Guaranteed, but yeah, it's not very widespread in that one. I always go with this one here. I always have to go with the Lost map. So that's this one that goes all the way around and around and around. So here we go. Tower defense, very simple. Gonna have different waves of enemies that come around and go along this path. You have to strategically set up your towers to try to stop them getting all the way around. So I'm going to set up one archer tower. It's the cheapest one, most effective in the early rounds, and then I'm going to set up a mage tower to slow down the enemies. And that's my setup. I've played so much of this game at this point it's not even funny really, but we're going to laugh at it anyway today. Here we go. It might be loud, let's see. Yeah, a little loud. There he goes. So these are bears. For some reason you fight these little animals. It's kind of a strange game, but the reason why you're fighting them is because they have evil red eyes. All of the enemies have evil red eyes, so they're evil. So it's okay that we're killing them. And while I was doing that, I messed up and didn't upgrade my tower. So now we have to set up another one over here to catch the leftovers from the previous round. So as you can see, now we have an air, whatever you call it, enemy, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Gotta set these things up to take them out. Matter of fact, it looks like I missed one here. Let's go ahead and get it. Last second there. There you go. Professional gaming. Alright, so I'm getting kind of distracted here trying to explain this game. So these things here, they're like ogres. There's ogres. Oh my goodness, it's Shrek. Well, like a couple dozen Shreks coming down through here now. I have enough to upgrade this now. We'll hit the ground stomp. There's that. Took about half of the health off of the boss, and it's gonna handle it pretty easily there. So we got these guys coming around down here, so I'll upgrade this tower and make sure we take care of them. Alright, so up next we've got an airborne boss coming up. It's one of the fast moving ones. I sold all of those ballistas that I had at the bottom of the screen, moved them up to the top because that makes more sense, obviously. Now I have a little bit of money saved up, and I'm going to need to upgrade this sucker here. Make sure we're able to get that. And I'm one short on my ground stomp, but it's fine. I'll handle that pretty easily. For some reason, the ground stomp also affects airborne classes, so that's one of those things, I suppose. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's the way it is. I do like to put the catapult down at some point, because it's pretty good once you can upgrade it. It's not very good just by itself, regular level 1 catapult, but once you're able to upgrade it, it's pretty good. Alright, so I didn't get to that point where I'm able to just... Alright, so I never made it to that point where you can just leave it alone. I lost. I made it to level 34, which is pretty terrible. But anyway, let's move along. Let's see what other tower defense games we have here on 666games.net. Now we have Zombie Tower Defense. This is a classic series I played back in the day. This is Zombie Tower Defense 2. I never played the first one. I'm not sure how to even find it. I'm not sure if Zombie Head Games website is still up. Let's see. I guess no, not exactly. Not exactly. All right. But anyway, let's play Zombie Tower Defense 2. I never saw 1, but there is a 2, a 3, and a 4. I won't show 4 because it's basically the same as 3, but 2 here is medium, and you have to start immediately because the enemies will start coming through automatically. You can't just, like with Duel's Defense, you can't choose when you start. This one it just starts. And it has some nice sounds. It also has some really quiet background music, which I can barely hear in person, which I know you can't hear it on the camera. So anyway, in this game, basically, you have different little waves of zombies come through, and you put the tower down, and the thing. Pretty simple concept. You upgrade the towers when you can. I like the bomb turret. It's the kind of the most powerful one. I put it out a little bit here because as you upgrade it, the range increases quite a bit. But right now, the level 1 or level 2 pistol tower is able to handle them pretty well. This game has an end. It only goes to level 50, and I put it on medium difficulty. Hopefully I can make it to level 50. I don't know. Judging by how I performed in Duel's Defense, yeah, I'm not too confident in that, but we'll see. There's the bomb tower sound. You know it when you hear it. The thing I like most about this game and Duel's Defense is that it gives you a lot of I guess specifications of the towers. You know exactly what you're getting when you upgrade and which ones are the most worthwhile. This one only has 4 towers, which is quite a bit different from Zombie Tower Defense 3, which we're going to try after this. Alright, so here comes the boss in this game. It's called a Massive Mutant Zombie Hulk. So this one, unlike the previous one where we had a dozen Hulks, a dozen tiny Hulks, we got one giant one in this game. And it looks like I handled it pretty well there with the upgraded bomb tower. Level 3. So right now I'm just kind of sitting back and watching this because this game is admittedly a little bit easier than most tower defense games. Alright, so here's the most difficult part about this game, is the sprinting zombies. wave. And they're basically fast-moving enemies. Very fast-moving zombies. Kind of the opposite of what you think of when you think of zombies. You can see a couple slip by there. You have 20 lives in this game, though, so whatever. I've got 96 money units, and it's 200 to upgrade that. I have put down one of the coolest towers in Tower Defense Flash games, the laser tower. You can hear it there. Makes a very nice sound, and once you get it upgraded, it's very powerful. I think I'll upgrade it right now, as a matter of fact. There we go. In this game, it's not quite as overpowered as it is in Tower Defense 3, Zombie Tower Defense 3, but we'll see that in a minute, hopefully. Alright, here's the sprinting zombies again. Let's see how I handle it this time. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few that slip by here. Matter of fact, it might be more than a few here. Let's set up another one of these, take out a couple of them, hopefully. Took out one. Not very good. That's the most difficult one. I think they only came through twice in the first half. I'm at level 25 now, so hopefully I can get some stuff built up here a little better. I have sold my pistol tower, replaced it with another bomb tower. You see this one here I have upgraded to level 4. Level 5 is the maximum for all towers. I also set up one of these just because it's not very good. Probably just going to sell that and upgrade one of the good towers that I have. But right now it looks like I need to set up another one of these. There you go, okay. Like I said, this one does have an end, so it's not like you got to think about the long run too much. It's mostly just getting through 50 levels. Alright, well here's what I'm working with on level 49 now. And I got 2 maxed out bomb towers. Also bought one of these things. I can upgrade it. 800 to upgrade it to level 5. That's the maximum level, of course, and it does 440 damage per shot. You just barely got one in. These two here pretty much handle everything. But, yeah, it shoots 2 lasers per second, 440 damage per shot, and we'll see it in action here in just a second on the final boss, but I've won. I have 6 lives left, so the boss only counts for 1 life, so I've won either way. Let's see if we can handle this sucker here. Looks like it's not going to. I'll put another laser tower down here. Upgrade it as much as I can. I can sell this one now, I guess. Really quick. See if we can get that sucker there. Nope. It was a little too slow. But I won. Congratulations. You have destroyed the zombie horde. Unfortunately, all we can offer you is the chance to play one more time. Alright, this is Zombie Tower Defense 3. This is one of my favorites. Back in the day, play the game, and choose difficulty. It's exactly the same idea as the last one. You got to build something really quick here because they'll start coming. And just as soon as you can say Zombie Tower Defense 3, you can see the level 1 pistol tower isn't enough to kill these this first wave of enemies. So you do have to upgrade it immediately. And this game is quite a bit more difficult. I think I chose a medium just then. If I didn't, then whoops. But yeah, this game is a little more difficult than the other one. I'm going to buy a bomb tower as soon as I can here. So I let one slip through just now. We still have 20 lives, just like in the other game. I'm just going to let it go. That's how it usually goes the first few rounds. It's not worth wasting the money to sell one of the towers I have now and put another one over here to save that life. But the idea with these tower defense games generally is you got to get your stuff set up to where you can just kind of leave it alone. That was how I did in the last one. So right now I have a pretty good setup. Oh goodness, and this is another thing I always hated about this game was this level right here, staggering zombies as they call it. There's some of them that go through really fast, and then there's a few that come through really slowly. And you can see I'm going to lose quite a few lives here, but I'm just trying to demonstrate this for the video anyway. Wouldn't call this try-harding. I'm not really trying too hard right now. There's the sprinting zombies. Yeah, I'm not really set up properly here. So right now, I have a pretty good setup. They're just going to kind of slip on through there. In the other game, the level 5 laser tower did like 400 damage, and this one it does 1250 damage per shot. So they buffed it quite a bit, and yeah, it looks like I'm screwed here. Let's see, I'll try throwing down a rapid tower. These are fun. I like this tower. It does a small amount of damage per shot, but it fires really fast. And this tower is pretty darn overpowered once you get it leveled up. Yeah, this is going to be the end of it here, but this game is quite a bit better than the other one. You can see it still goes to level 50, but you can actually continue after you've reached level 50 and beaten it. You can continue playing, and it'll go forever. The only difference between this one and Zombie Tower Defense 4 is that they improved the user interface quite a bit. They made the list of towers permanently show up at the bottom of the screen, so you don't have to click this little drop-down menu to get to it. And they added a missile tower, which costs like 4,000 money units, and yeah, it's extremely powerful and basically lets you continue playing that game forever. I got it set up the other day when I was playing around off camera, and yeah, I could have probably just left it overnight and it would still be going. Probably still be going right now. But you do have to get your towers right, and that is what I did not do just now. Let's check out one more tower defense flash game right now.
Another game from the studios of FreeOnlineGames.com.
Alright, the classic Stalingrad Tower Defense. This is one of them flash games that, you know, it's available to play. You can play it based on the Battle of Stalingrad. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. This game is extremely difficult. There's no difficulty setting. It's just the way it is. This has air and ground classes, I guess, or waves. Air and ground waves that you have to contend with. There's a special gun that you use for air waves, the flak. The bunker is what you have to put down for the ground ones, though. And the turret does ground and air. I'll put that down there and start. Good thing about this one is it does let you choose when the waves start. If it didn't do that, this would probably be just about impossible. And I've never been able to beat this game ever. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe it really is difficult. I'm not sure. But the bunker will handle this wave easily. One of the things I do like about the game is that you pretty much know whether or not you're screwed. They're never going to like barely slip through. You either destroy the enemies or you don't. There's no little like health bar. You don't know how much health they have. You don't know how much damage the towers do. You just know that you basically need to upgrade everything as soon as you possibly can. So I can upgrade the bunker now, and yeah, it destroys those. And that's just how this game goes. It's a little bit different from the other Flash games we just played, because, like I said, nothing has any. You don't get any stats on your guns or anything like that. The bunker is ground only, so once we get little airplanes, eventually some little airplanes come through, and yeah, you're pretty much screwed. That's what always screws me over, anyways. The airplanes, once they reach you, you are pretty much done. Let's see. I'm not sure if the bunker will handle this one. No, it won't. I'm gonna have to rely on this here. May need to upgrade it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade it again. So there you go. I have it handled now. Pretty much know whether or not you're gonna have it handled or not. This is the same thing here. So and there you go. There's the airplane. So now I've got to get one of these here. Don't have to, but I mean, you know, that's what's designed to handle these. Upgrade it. There you go. Okay, that can handle those, the first wave, pretty easily. I think the first wave is pretty much designed to just remind you, you know, there's going to be some airplanes, air waves, whatever you call it, air waves, come through, whatever. Here's this. I'm probably going to need to upgrade the bunker now. There we go. Yeah, and then they start stacking these on top of each other. That's the hard part here. Looks like I messed up. Really messed up there, huh? I was gonna build another bunker down here at this corner, but I clicked on it just a little bit too soon. I had 59 money units at the time that I clicked on it. There's these things. I can handle those pretty easily. One of the sort of cool things about this game is that each enemy, I guess you'd call it, that you have in the game is always going to have the exact same amount of health. So as you continue, if you get the same one again, like I'm getting here, I know that I can handle them with the same towers that I have now. So, because they have the same amount of health. But we'll just see those go through there. We should take care of them. And it does. And you can see the game is slowing down now once we get a bunch of stuff going on. This old laptop here. Alright, this is a boss level, so probably going to have to sell these now to make sure I'm able to get the boss. You do need to get the boss because it's worth a lot of money. So I'll sell that. And I guess I'll sell that. I'm never prepared for the boss levels. See if we can get it. These things are really difficult. Hopefully that'll get it because I don't have enough to build anything else. Yes, barely. Barely. Alright, here we go. This is the level I always lose on in this game. This is the little red airplanes. These things are impossible as far as I know, so I'm going to sell those. I'm going to upgrade that to the maximum. There you go. I've got an artillery set up there, but those aren't very good. I'm going to put another one of these. The circle, the range circle is kind of deceiving on these. It's a little bit bigger than what it shows there. Basically any square that it comes close to touching, it'll still hit the enemies. So let's see. I've got to make some decisions here. Let's see if I can even destroy one of these things. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, it looks like that's the end right there. Sell that, I guess. Nope. That's the end right there. Well, actually, I think I might have enough lives so I can just brute force my way through the level. But I already sold all my stuff now, so... Yeah, in this game, if you sell your stuff, you're pretty much done for. Which is the case here. And that's all the money I have right there. So that's it. But I actually made it further than I normally do, which I guess I'm happy about. I don't know. 2417 is my score. See if you can beat that. Let me submit it to the high scoreboard on fog.com. Oh wait, it doesn't exist anymore. What a surprise. But you can play Zooboom and Big Farm. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today on the Flash game front. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll hopefully be making more of these in the future. This old laptop here is going to keep on playing those Flash games as long as it can. As long as they're still available online, I'm going to keep playing them. So, thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.